entering settings screen, you have 28 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
Well, as soon as you see that pirate ship in the north end zone, you know exactly where we are. It's the home of the Buccaneers, Raymond James Stadium in Tampa Bay. Up next, it's our main event between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. On the visiting sideline, a look at the head coach of the Chiefs. They've alternated wins and losses over the first 3 weeks of the season. On the opposite sideline, the head coach of the Buccaneers, Todd Bowles. His guys are ready, as they always are, to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum pays off in a win.
Harrison Butker to kick off.
With Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's going to be Harrison Butker to get us started. And off we go as the rain continues in Tampa. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here come the Buccaneers, ready for their opening drive. They are brought out by a former #1 pick who always plays with energy and passion, Baker Mayfield.
I really hate to say this, and when you start 0-3, the numbers will just tell you flat out. Week 4 becomes a must-win game for you to save some playoff hopes. And in a must-win situation, really all eyes turn to their quarterback for a signature performance that keeps hope alive and elevates everybody around him.
A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? 3rd and long for him here. It's complete. This is Nguka. And he's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. And they're whistling for a stop. It looks like that's one of the Chiefs in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Mayfield to throw. Jump off, caught by his back. Breaks the tackle. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Mayfield now from the gun. Got his man. It's on him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
27-yard line.
Sign quarterback run here. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And that right there, an early look at somebody who might just be the impact player in this ballgame.
Yeah, there's no question this strong safety loves to come downhill. Now, as an offense, you've got to adjust. You've got to throw over the top if he's willing to be that aggressive.
They break the huddle. It's second down now. From the gun, Mayfield. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Tried getting it to Emeka Egbuka. So now it's going to be third and long.
Holland there on the coverage.
I'll air it out on third. He completes it in traffic. Looks great initially, but he is short on that first down marker. They rallied to him in time to force the fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. You know, I'm going to go ahead and label that one an attention to detail field goal, Kate, because when you're playing in rain like this and weather like this, you got to be on point. Snapper, holder, kicker, all of them got the job done.
Trey Tucker to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who, Brock, I think needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
All of us as sports fans, we know those players in the other sports that when we just think of the greatest to ever do it, a skill set that's different than everybody else, immediately a player pops in your mind. And while we have seen GOATs like Tom Brady and Super Bowl winners many times over like Bradshaw, Montana, and Aikman, there's just not many that have ever done it with the flair, the style, and the skill set of Patrick Mahomes.
At the 29-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Looking to his running back, incomplete. That play's going to bring up third down.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up. Kansas City sends out its punt team. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. Fair catch called for, and he's got it right near the 30-yard line. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Drive begins with a run by Irving. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run.
Big gain downfield. That's a Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers stretch their early lead to 9. Young Hui Koo on for the point after. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Buccaneers go up 10-zip here in the first. Now one of the Chiefs in some pain out there, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's helped by the trainers. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Tucker now on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. Hand off to the back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. So first down from the 41.
Gain of 12. First down, Kansas City.
Back-to-back carries here. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win.
Brings up second and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Pistol now for Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here. Well, would have been a big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And that sets up third down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Dumps it off to his running back. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line. You feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Trying to push this past the marker. Finds a seam. Left side is off to the races. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs reduce the lead to just 4. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He fouled us. And wow, Brock, this one is no good. He has been automatic so far this season. But for the first time here, he whiffs on that extra point. So after the missed extra point, he's still out there. He's going to put it back in play. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Now here's Mayfield. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
Running left. This is Irby. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
3rd down. Here's Mayfield. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And they're going to have it all the way down near the 25. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
1st and 10 at the 26.
1st down. Here's Baker. And that's incomplete, but he might have done a little too much to cause that. Flag comes out, and this could be interference. And it's as we expected, partner. The call pass interference, so put it at the spot and give him that 1st down. Oh, an exceptionally painful penalty as it sets up 1st and 10 now inside the red zone. Line up the design keeper. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
Baker now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And it looks like he went out of bounds right at that 7-yard line.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted it.
And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers now lead by 10. With the extra point. And the Buccaneers drive their lead to 11. And they're whistling for a stop. It looks like that's one of the Chiefs in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Tucker now on the return. Making some progress here. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stopped. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on him. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. right up the gut. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
To the air, Mahomes. Flushed out of the pocket. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And they get this down to the 28. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Blown back, gets the handoff. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Play action, Mahomes. Fails out of the pocket quick. Now he takes it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
6-yard line.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a 1-score game in the first half. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it. You know, no sense in piling on. Pretty clear for everybody to see. He knows he should have had that one. Just didn't watch it in the whole way, and it leaves 2 points on the table.
This makes it up to the 25. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. And we've seen some matching touchdowns as of late, so the scoring coming at a good clip, Brock. Let's see if they can keep this up.
You know what's fun, Kate? After all of these years, I have friends that are offensive guys and friends that are defensive guys. And my friends watching this one offensively love it. The defensive guys, they're climbing up their walls.
And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Got it. 180. Done.
Baker now off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. On the give. This is Irving. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
He was taken down.
Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
180.
Slot receivers headed left. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. It is caught left side. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. It's Noel Williams who made the play defensively. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. And a defender's there to knock this away. That effort means it's 4th down.
Okay, we've seen this running back pretty busy here early on in the passing game, and not just with checkdowns. You could tell this was going to be part of the game plan, and I don't think one incompletion here to him is going to deter that effort.
And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The Chiefs back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. Caught by his back. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
No gain on the play.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here's Mahomes now. Dumped off to his running back. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Tampa spends its second timeout now. The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Fair catch called for and made a little shy of midfield. The Bucs offense taking over late in the half. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. First and 10. Here's Mayfield. And no place for him to go. The Chiefs take him down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
At the 47-yard line.
Mayfield now from the gun. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. This is a tough spot to be in. It's third and very long. Third and long for him here. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it.
At the 27-yard line.
First and 10, it's Mayfield. This is hauled in by Allen on the right side. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And the Bucs have the first.
Buccaneers, first down. First and 10 at the 17.
In the red zone now. Now here he goes. Now hit, Mayfield loses the ball. And he's fortunate to cover it himself, but the clock's still running as we count down to halftime.
10 yards on the pickup.
So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes second and short. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes second and short. From the gun, Mayfield brings it in. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Koo able to put it through. And that'll make this an 8-point game.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Here's the final play of our first half. One final shot before the half. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Tucker now on the return. And he gets them all the way down, nearly to the 35 before going out. They've got first down here from the 36.
The Buccaneers 36-yard line.
Plowing up the middle. Finds a nice lane there. That's good for 6 yards.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll run here on first down. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 21.
Back to the well again. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
Taken down at the 19-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Pistol now for Mahomes. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Looking to throw. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Result of the play is
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. They give to Irving to start this drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Baker out of the pistol. Throwing the out route complete. Space past the 35. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here's a design run. He cuts it right. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give him 25 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Buccaneers, first down. 1st and 10.
Baker now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
180.
This is Irving on 2nd. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. Oh, on him quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down.
A 44-yard attempt.
Koo able to put it through. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Nicole Hardman now on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
2 yards.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to throw Mahomes. Hauled in by Worthy, right side. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Blitz coming, Mahomes. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down. Here's Mahomes. And they're approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Mahomes to throw for it. That's cut beyond the marker. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Mahomes leads his troops to the line, going for 2.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail? It would just ring and ring and ring. It's still ringing. Falls short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. It's Ibuka on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. All set to go now from the 35.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4.
McDuffie on the tackle. A gain of 5.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's Buccaneers football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on for one final quarter. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down. Right back to Irving now. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Give him 2 on the run. That's going to set him up with 3rd and 4.
2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
180. Watch one. Switch.
Baker now from the gun. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Tampa Bay in punt formation now. And he drives this into the pouring rain. He has it at the 13. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. Offense heading out now for the Chiefs. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series.
Yellow, yellow.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard
That is
pickup.
simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes. Here comes the screen for ETN. Up the sideline, past the 45. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds.
It's a gain of 18.
Well, just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. A gain of 18.
From the gun, it's Mahomes.
First down.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and cleared. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do, getting home that sack.
Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Back to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. And we're going to have to pause here. An injured Buck still out there and being looked at now. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23.
Yellow, yellow, yellow.
Play action, Mahomes. He's got a man left. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 4th quarter lead.
That play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With your route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
And it falls incomplete. Can't make that pass work, so as a result, they will not be able to push their new lead to a field goal. Butker on now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Buccaneers and Emeka Egbuka ready to get to work now. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this 4th quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set, and it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
180.
1st and 10, it's Mayfield. That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open, it beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10, Mayfield. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. A gain of 15 there. And the Bucs have the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They give to Irving, left side. Get some space around midfield. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
That's another Buccaneers 1st down. First and 10 at the 36-yard
Tight end
line.
in motion left. Going to the ground again on first. And the big gain followed by a little bit of a loss here. Defense getting the better of them on that run. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Throwing, Baker. That's completed right side. It's inside the 10. And in! Touchdown, Tampa Bay! The Buccaneers take a fourth quarter lead. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch. Maybe a little armchair quarterback after that call. Like the defense knew exactly what was coming.
Koo all lined up and ready to boot this one away. Hardman with a return. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. The Chiefs offense out to take over. They find themselves down here in the fourth after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. So first and 10 now from the 30. Give now to the running back. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. That run good for a gain of 2, and just like that, we've hit our 2-minute warning. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Pistol now for Mahomes. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. That's Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneers make the play that should win them this game. Second down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
And right away, we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Running with Irvin again on second. And he gets a nice chunk. Looks like about 5. It's going to be third down. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Back to throw. And they got there in time. He's taken down. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. The Buccaneers out and into punt formation. It'll be Ryan Rico doing the honors. And this one ventures out of play on the fly. The question is where it's marked. Looks like they'll say the 17-yard line. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. And the question out there is, Brock, how early and often are they going to try passing here after they were picked off on the previous drive?
Well, I think the answer to that is how much trust does this play caller have in his quarterback? We're going to get to find out right now.
Here he is to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22. Chiefs in the hurry up, trying to get everyone to the line.
It's now second and 6.
He'll look to throw it. Looking for his back, but he will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up third down.
That is a DB's best friend's pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
Their hand is forced here. They've got to get this. They're down 5.
Yellow, yellow. 15. Right side.
Desperation time here. And he had it for a second, but unable to hang on. And the possession literally slips through their fingers as they turn it over on downs. The Buccaneers and Baker Mayfield ready for this next possession. No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Sound the cannons, baby. The Buccaneers win it here in Tampa. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop